Like man, I've been through periods where I literally was sitting in front of these charts, bro, and like that's why I wanted to learn because I won Monday and then lost Tuesday, and I'm like, I could have won Tuesday because I actually was up 1,000, which is my number. You know what I'm saying? Lost it, and I was cool with losing it because that's how I trade. But I'm like, why didn't I know to not trade, bro? And it comes through like building up false wins or false positives where you take trades when you know you shouldn't because of the emotion of wanting to win, or like you said, 2 days going without trading, whatever. And then you come back to the charts after all of that has happened, and you think that what you did yielded you money, so it was right. But that's not the same as being right. You know what I'm saying? Not with what you know not to do. So when you do things that you shouldn't and get rewarded, that belt coming, you just don't know it, and you give your money back instantly. But because you won money and you made more money than you technically lost, and that loss is also hurting you, you're gonna work hard to get a good check to come back and do all of that over again just to get that same buzz from that false positive. The whole time you don't see that you're losing money way more, spending way more time doing things that aren't helping you at all, and then you come back to the charts thinking that you're still a winner. It's a cycle that is fully delusional, and if you're not careful, bro, you get stuck so easy. So I'm just happy to be out of it.
That man speaking straight facts. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That man is speaking straight facts.
Oh my God, who did that?
Straight facts, man.
Yeah, man, can't trade with false positives no more.
Yeah, I like how you said it. So false, you would say like yeah, false positives. Like
Yeah,
it's giving you reinsurance of doing reinsurance of the wrong thing.
exactly. Straight up,
Yeah.
straight up.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Like, and what's helping you overcome that? Just like journaling and
wanting to be better than who I was yesterday. Like I don't look back at myself anymore. I don't look back at anything I've done. I just keep looking forward. And the more I look forward, bro, the more I see how much room I actually have to grow. But when you look back all the time, you think you're done growing. You've accepted that you failed, that you can't continue, and that nothing else is out there for you because you keep looking back. You don't know what's in front of you. So you miss every opportunity, bro. So I'm done looking back with myself. I realize that the more I repeat things that I think and believe and try to remember is what's holding me back. So it's simply saying like, well, you don't think you can make 10,000 because you watch yourself make 500 so much that you rather just stick with 500. But who said you couldn't make 10,000 other than you? And that's you dealing with yourself. Nobody else told you that. So getting out of what you're used to, getting out of your comfort zone is what brought me here, bro. I want to be a better trader than I am because I see the opportunity in front of me because I'm looking forward now. You see what I'm saying? I
okay.
want to be way better, bro. And I think that I need to not brush up on technicalities. Like I can speak ICT language all day, but I don't need to. I just need to recover from my mistakes. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And whatever mistake I think is holding me back. So it's definitely not knowing not or when to not trade. Definitely knowing to stay away when it's time to stay away. What is this?
Oh,
This
this is some
I
poo
don't
poo
want to see this
prospect.
work.
This poo poo.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to see this work. I want to see this
Oh,
crash and burn because I know somebody thinks this is good.
man, even it's just the delivery. You know, the mental we was talking about, like the mental of the trade has going. Like,
For
and
sure, for sure.
it's. I think you said there was a last thing. Like so, and I did that. I did that, dude. I mean, I did that. Like when I would learn. So to cover up your psychology mistakes, I would just
Hmm.
try to learn more strategies. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like you know what I mean? I would try to go ice tea. I'll be like, all right, you know what? It's not me. I need to learn this. I need to learn that. I need to learn this. And that's bro. That's doomsday. That's doomsday as well.
Yeah, it's
Because
it's
it doesn't fix the problem. No, go ahead. Go ahead. It don't fix the
exactly
problem. It's gonna come back.
exactly. Oh my God, it puts you right back in the loop that you think you're getting out of.
Yeah.
I keep losing. I keep losing. I keep losing. It got to be something I don't know. No, it's not something that you don't know. It's not something that you don't know. It's something that you do know. You just don't give it emphasis. You don't give it real attention. But once you start giving those parts of yourself real attention and you just kind of sit down and be like, all right, I didn't want to do this. So why did I do that? I didn't want to lose today. So why did I force myself to lose? What is it that I'm not seeing? Or what is it that I'm seeing that's making me think it's okay to do this? You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta have real independent talks or intermissions with yourself. Just gotta pause and like stop yourself. And the best way I've seen to do that, bro, is to find out what you remember and then learn to forget it. Because 9 times out of 10, you're doing something that you always do. It just didn't give you that feeling or that reaction to whatever happened. So they give you that result. Once you catch what you remember and where it's leading you wrong, that's the part of your body you chop off. Because it's only going to keep you there. You have to deal with it by chopping it off and learning how to grow something new there. And once you do, what I'm saying, that's when you, as Alcohol Anonymous, what I'm saying, my name is Chris and I'm an alcoholic. You point out the problem for what it is, and then you learn to forget it. So I'm trying to learn to forget to trade every day because I'm so used to trying to trade every day. Notice I
Yeah.
didn't say win every day.
Yeah.
I'm used to trying to trade every day.
Yeah.
That has to stop because these guys, I see the people that I always watched, and without watching them again, I see how they got into where they got to. Not just ICT, but the other part of ICT, the psychological part, where you learn to not press the button.
Yeah, no, for facts. Like, bro, you can. This is one way to just dissect somebody trading. You can be like, "Hey, do you trade every single day?" If they say yes, it's like, "All right, let's start." No, I don't need to see nothing
Yeah,
else. We only got to talk about a single other thing right
yeah,
there. I know that's your problem. There's no way
exactly.
you have an A+ setup every single day.
Every single
No
day.
way, sir. No, I'm sorry.
Ain't
I'm just look.
real.
I look dead in your face. No way, sir.
No
And if you
way.
do, how's it working for you?
Exactly. We
Because
wouldn't
we
be
did it. We did it.
exactly, bro. Like I
God.
just watched Jay, driving that Ferrari, and I related so much, bro. Especially when he spoke on like having a father and a family that you want to prove a point to.
Hmm.
Like I dealt with that and didn't even know I dealt with it. Um, there's a song I could play it today. It's called Outer Space. And one of my bars, I tell you, like, I was hurting for 2 decades and I didn't know it. Having relationships will reveal it when I didn't want it. You keep thinking you ain't choose your life is why you do not own it. You know what I'm saying? Like I understood that once I got alone and with my girl and having somebody else point out what you thought you was perfect at, but you see where you learned that. You don't think you learned it because you think you've been yourself your whole life. But till you actually get time to be with your, oh my God, what is going on, y'all? Okay, hopefully this order block holds. Because if it does, this is valid in the worst way. But no, it just showed me like even he learned that sitting with himself, he was still trying to prove a point. So it was bigger than trading, but that's the one thing you don't want to do with trading.